Hi everyone, I am Mpindi. Today I'm gonna cover computer, browser, and HTTP, server and web page, the internet and ISP, HTML and the lab. Salut mes amis, j'espère que vous allez très bien. Bote na bandeko nyonso boza kolanda nga. Lelo na kotangisa bino ordinateur ndeni tokenda na Google browser nini tobenga yango server internet HTML na tosala na lab atelier donc sozo comprendre te naza mpona koaide bino. Okay, so this one I'm using is a computer. Sometimes you're gonna hear people say host machine. Okay, so this one is Windows 10. Okay, in case you use, let's say you have Windows 11 or Windows 8 or Linux. Okay, this one is Windows 10, and then I'm gonna do the lab here with you guys. Okay, I just wanna let you guys know. Okay, so this one is Windows 10. Okay, in case you, let's say you have a Windows 11 or 8 or Linux or Mac. Okay, so I'm gonna cover computer, like the way computer. So it's gonna be browser, HTTPS, server and web page, the internet, ISP, HTML, and lab. Okay, so I'm gonna cover these. So we're gonna do them together. Okay, I'm here. I want you guys to understand a little bit the history of computer. Okay, it started long time ago. Okay, so in case you want to take some notes, that's what I put like this for you guys. Okay, because I don't want to read them slice by slice. Then yeah, so come here. We have two type of computer. Okay, so that's what I put like this. There are two types of computers. Okay, the analog and the digital. Okay, so I'm not gonna focus on this one that much. So now, when you hear about browser, okay, automatically think about Microsoft Edge or Google Chrome. Okay, because a lot of people use that. Okay, so a lot of people use Google Chrome. This one, okay, they use it a lot, and Microsoft Edge. Okay, so think about that. Okay, the other one, I most of the time I use this one. All right, and this. So the browser. Without the browser, okay, you cannot go online. Okay, without the browser, you're gonna struggle to open your HTML file. Okay, so you need a browser. So a browser is a type of software installed on your computer that enable you to access and view a web page. Okay, a browser interpret the data so you can see graphics as well as word. Okay, we use the web browser to visit web page. For a browser to work, it must connect to the internet. The web browser interprets the HTML and the CSS code to create the page that you see. Okay, so I'm here, put like that for you to see. So when I in case you don't get it, browser. Okay, so when I say browser, in case you don't get it, I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, so this is the browser. This one, Google Chrome, Microsoft Edge, Firefox, those are the browsers. So if I click here, okay, and this is the one I'm talking about, in case you don't get it, this is the browser. Let's say if we go to www, let's see, itpindi.com. Okay, this one, my domain name. Okay, so if I click enter, you guys are gonna see. So this one is my website. Now, in my website, when you take a look, you're gonna see something here is HTTPS. You see that? Yes, that's the one I'm talking about. So this one is my domain name, but you're gonna see https://www.itpindi.com. Okay, so this one is my web page, but you need the HTTPS. So the browser create a lot of stuff inside of it. You see this HTTPS, it doesn't just happen like that or magic. No. Okay, so this one, the one we call browser, okay, Google Chrome. We got Microsoft Edge, Firefox. These one are the browser I was talking about. Okay, so that's why I write like this. The web browser interpret the HTML and the CSS code to create the page that you see. So this is the one I'm talking about, the browser, the one just I show you guys. So the Google, in case you don't get it, the Google Chrome interpret the HTML and the CSS code to create the web page that you see. Microsoft Edge interpret the HTML and the CSS code to create the page that you see. So I put like this, that way you have an idea. Okay, so we also have something it's called URL. Okay, so every browser has an address bar. Okay, so to go to a site on the web page, on the web, you must type a URL. That's the one I'm talking about. Okay, so a URL is an address for a document on the web. Okay? So this one I was talking about, I show you guys on my website. So this part, we call this protocol. Okay, now this one itpindi.com is a domain name. To get this domain name, you have to buy it. Okay, when you create a website for people to see your website online, you need to have a domain name. Some of you may say, then how do we get a domain name? So I'm gonna show you where you can go get them, or you can buy get them. Okay, so we're gonna go online and then I'm gonna show you guys. Okay, so we're gonna go here. You click on Google Chrome, and then here we're gonna go to, I'm gonna put the link for you guys. Okay, so this one is GoDaddy. All right, so let's say you want to buy the domain name, the one I was talking about. Okay, let's say let's put let's say www Karine la Congolaise. Let's say Congolaise. Let's see, Canada.com. Okay, something like this. Okay, and then we search here. Okay, so this one is a domain name. Yes, so you have to buy it. Okay, you have to buy the domain name. So you see this one here is the domain. This is the one we call the domain name. Okay, so you have to, if you want that, you have to buy it. So in case you see here, this is the price. So Karine la Congolaise Canada, that's here. This one, and we have also Karine Congolaise Canada.com. So these one are the domain name. This name, you don't own it. Let's say, for example, Karine la Congolaise Canada. Okay, she decided to buy this, right? So what happened is, when she buy this, it depends if you're gonna buy this for a year, 2 years, 10 years. Okay, it depends. After that, if she doesn't renew that, somebody else can take that. Okay, because you don't own it. But when you pay for a year, is yours. After a year, you don't pay it, somebody can take that name. Okay, so if you want to buy that, you're gonna click here. For example, in this case, let's say I click right here, for example. Okay, and so yeah, so when you buy this name, don't forget you also need the web host where your HTML gonna stay. It's gonna leave, because when people go www.carinlacongolaise.canada.com, right? Your HTML file, it's gonna be inside of a web host. Okay, so to go that web host, usually you're gonna go here. When you buy the domain, and you buy your domain and your web host, and then you log in, you're gonna go here. When you here, okay, and then you're gonna log in right here, here. Okay, so yeah. Now, when you buy that, make sure, okay, make sure you buy that. You need to have a protection. You see this one, you need to have a protection. And let's see, for example, let me click here, click there. That's how you log in. When you buy, you done. On the other video, it's gonna come up. I'm gonna show you guys how when you buy them, how you can log in and all those kind of stuff. I'm gonna show you guys. Okay. Now, when you're in GoDaddy, okay, so you buy your domain name, but you also gonna need the web host, the web server, okay, where your HTML gonna live, and you're gonna load them there. Now you're gonna see they have a different prices. They have like web hosting economy. They have a different type, okay, and this is how you pay monthly. If you want to, you can pay them for a whole year. Okay. Now you're gonna see they have different stuff inside of it. Okay, and you're gonna see here they're gonna give you also like a free email, free domain for 14 year there. So you're gonna see all this kind of stuff here is covered. Okay, and then so you have to look at around. Okay, you look at around, and then yeah, before you buy. Okay, in case you don't have any knowledge, I'm here. Ask me. To be honest with you, some of those stuff I didn't learn them in school. I didn't master them in school myself. A lot of stuff like the one I decided to teach you guys. Okay, I didn't learn them in school myself. I'm like, you know what? You have to try. Okay, but you have to be careful. If you have no knowledge on computer, ask. Okay, ask, because you don't want to do something that's gonna cause a problem. You don't want that. Okay, so yeah, so when you build a website, is done, you need to have a domain name. When you get that domain name is done, you got the domain. When you buy the domain name, okay, buy the web host the same place. Okay, so for example, when I say www.carinlacongolaise.com, right, you buy it here from GoDaddy, right? You buy it here. This is the name GoDaddy. Okay, and what's gonna happen is you also buy the web hosting. This one you buy. So they have a different price here. This one they have $6.99 a month. This one $9.99 a month. This one they have to have. Let's say you own a business. Okay, you can just buy it maybe for 10 years. Okay, so in my case, okay, so yeah, so let's say you wanna buy this one for $12.99 for a year. Okay. And you see, for example, the price here, okay, you can pay today, and you see that? So, yep. So when you build a web page, you need, okay, you need the domain name, you need to have a web hosting, you need to have a full protection. You need to have it. Okay, in case they're attacking you, that way your website is protected. Okay, so you see this thing I'm talking about, SSL. Okay, make sure you have them. You see here, it's right here. Okay, so I just want to show you guys. Yeah, so this is what I was talking about. Okay, so we got this one, protocol. This one is the domain name. The one I was saying, www.carinelacongolaise.com, carinelacongolaisecanada.com. Yes. Now you see this one? This one is the HTML file. Okay, it's a HTML file. So this HTML file located inside of a web host. Okay, web hosting is located there. We call that web server. Okay, in case you don't get it, I'm gonna show you. You see this one? We're gonna go on the website. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm talking about. Okay, so we're gonna go here. Okay, and then we're gonna type my okay. So when we go here, this is my website, right? Now you're gonna see when we go here, we click on it because I teach different courses. Okay, you come here, you're gonna see my English courses, math. Okay, I teach you different stuff there. Okay, so for example, if we come here, you click here. Okay, I teach different stuff there. So if you come here, you click here, I teach some French courses. Okay, so in case you wanna watch, right? Hi everyone, today I'm gonna teach you guys how to use adjective in English.
Some of the video
in
I
case
just
you
put let's see this one. Let's say you wanna watch.
Hi everyone,
this.
today we're gonna work on preposition. We're gonna use
Keep your teams aligned to deliver value at scale with easy agile programs.
French
A
courses,
complete
English.
PI planning solution. Programs is a powerful team of teams tool that works inside Atlassian's Gear. Plan, but also manage work,
English and French.
dependencies,
You had a
and
channel.
milestones
I have
for
this
more than one.
Let's see if we go here. Only about counseling. Okay, so if you wanna, let's see. This is about you wanna. Hi
read about,
everyone,
the
today I'm
Bible
gonna teach you
stuff.
guys God,
Okay? This is what
Jesus,
I teach. Here
and
you're gonna
Satan.
learn a lot about let's see, sociology, theology, finance, all those kind of stuff. Okay, for example, this is the one I did the other day, like a couple
Hi
last
everyone,
month.
today
And then, let's see here, the math. This is the one. So let's see, for example, if we go, let's see, math video. Here. Let's see.
Hi everyone, today I'm gonna
Okay. So now if we go here, you see, this is the one I'm talking about. You see this one? This is the one I'm talking about. That one is HTML file. This one here is the protocol. That's the protocol. Now, this one I'm talking. This one is the protocol. But some of you may say, how that protocol happened? Where it's coming from? Yes, the browser create that. The Google Chrome, the Google Chrome or Microsoft Edge. Yes, it's the one create that. Okay, without Microsoft, Google Chrome or Microsoft Edge or Firefox, okay, you cannot go online because you need the Google Chrome or the browser, okay, to come here. So you see, this one is the protocol. Now this one is the domain name, the one you buy from GoDaddy. Now this one is the HTML file, the one I built. Now this one, the only way you can see that is inside of my web hosting. That's why I was saying, if you buy the domain name, make sure you also buy the web hosting. That way your HTML document document live inside of a web hosting or web server. This one you cannot see it, where this one is located on my web hosting. So GoDaddy protect that for me. It's there. That's why when you buy the domain name and the web hosting, make sure you also buy for the full security. Okay, so that's why I want to show you guys. So this is the one I was talking about. Okay, so here we got the web browser or Google Chrome, Microsoft Edge, the one create this. Now this one, I bought this from the GoDaddy. This one is my domain name. Now this one is my HTML file. I create this myself and then I load it from my web hosting or on web server GoDaddy, where I put my HTML document. Okay, we come here. Now the server, in case you don't know much about server, we have a file server, we have a print server, we have the web server. This is the one I'm talking about from GoDaddy, web hosting. That's the one. We also have the email server, we have a database server, DNS server, DHCP server. But in this class, we're focusing on this one. Okay, now the web page, the web page are stored on the web server. Yes, you know, when I say, if I go back a little bit for you to understand, this is the one. This one HTML, this one, okay, is stored here. Okay, it's stored inside of here, inside here. Okay, from the GoDaddy. Okay. Okay, this is the one I'm talking about. Okay. Now, for you to find the location of the web server, your browser will first connect to a DNS server. The DNS server tell your browser how to find the website. In case you don't get it, I'm gonna read one more time. For you to find the location of the web server, your browser, think about, if you don't get it, this is how I can say. For you to find the location of the web server, your Google Chrome or your Microsoft Edge will first connect to the DNS server. The DNS server tell your browser, tell your Google Chrome how to find the website. Now, when I say the Google Chrome here, I'm gonna go back and repeat again. Microsoft Edge, Google Chrome. This is the one we call browser. This is the one. In case English is not your first language. Now, who own and control the internet? Nobody. Nobody control the internet. Nobody. So this is the guys who invent www. Okay, Google.com, for example, he's the one who invented. Now the internet is a global, so it's so the ISP stands for the Internet Service Provider, and the Internet Service Provider is a company that set up the internet service for you, providing you with the access to the internet. To register with an ISP, pay them a monthly or yearly. Okay, so in Canada, for example, we have Bell Canada, we have Cogeco, we have Telus, we have Worldline. So it depends. So for example, here in Canada, we have Bell Canada. In case if you want to get the internet, home phone, the internet, TV, home phone together, and the fax, you go with them. Okay. with them. If you're like, let's say, you have a career, a job, okay, career, and you are doctor, engineer, my recommendation, you go with them. Okay, if you're new in Canada, you can go with them or them. Okay. Now, the question is, when you go online, you go, for example, www.google.com. Now, the Bell Canada, the ISP, the one they're gonna provide you the internet, they have the access somewhere else. This one is in your home. Now, this is gonna come here inside. If you live in an apartment, usually it's downstairs in the basement there. If you live in an apartment, it's down there. You don't see it. But how it's come in the building? Yes, they also have it outside the building. You don't see it. You're not gonna have an idea where it's located. But because I study computer science, in my back home, I studied a little bit of electronics and electricity, and I also have some knowledge on it. I understand it. So you see, in your apartment or in your house, you have these. If you don't have these, you may have a cable. Okay. Now this one is come outside in your apartment building in the basement there. It's come in your apartment inside here. Now you see this cable, it's gonna go right here. This cable goes here. Now, when this cable goes there, and then another cable is gonna go right here in your computer here. Okay? That's how it goes. Now, this one inside of it, you're gonna see when you tap, you're gonna see something like let's see, DNS. DNS is there. You're gonna see you have DHCP. You have an IP address. Okay? You have an IP address. Okay? You have the subnet. You have the subnet. You have your MAC address is there. You have it. This one also has a MAC address. Because what happened is, let's say something goes wrong or they mail you this. Okay? And you're going to connect this together by yourself. The technician is going to ask you, what is the MAC address of your modem? Okay? We come here. Now, it depends. You see here, this one is DSL. This one. Because you use this cable you are using, this one, DSL. Now, here, let me go back a little bit. Here, you have DSL modem because of this. I'm just giving you an example, maybe in case it's Bell Canada, okay? This one is, it's coming right here, okay? And then this one is gonna go right here, okay? Now, this from your computer gonna go right here also to connect it. Now, this one is a DSL modem. This one. And this is your computer. Now, what's gonna happen? Let's say you wanna go to www.google.com, right? What's happening is, you see, without modem, without this, you're gonna struggle to go online. Because he's the one who gives you the access. For example, when when I say about the browser, okay? When I was talking about the browser, right? Let's say you go www.google.com. You see that HTTPS? For that magic to happen to go online, you're gonna need this, because he's the one who gonna allow you to go to a different place. You need the modem. You need it. Okay, that's why we call this. Sometimes you're gonna hear the router, okay? But I'm gonna show you guys in case you don't get it. So sometimes it depends. Maybe you have this. This one is gonna go right here. This one is gonna go right here in your computer. Okay? In your computer there. And you are here. Without this, you're not gonna go online. No, you're not. It's not gonna allow you. But we also have something, it's called IP address. We call this a PIPA. But in this class, I'm not gonna focus on this, okay? Now, like I said, we have about Canada. This is the one. About Canada, tell us Kojiko. In case when you move in Canada, okay, in Ontario, you want the RSP, where you can get the internet, you go to them, okay? So, RSP stands for the Internet Service Provider, okay? We come here. Now, the HTML. The HTML stands for Hypertext Markup Language. A markup language is a language that describes the context and the structure of a document. All right. Now, all documents written in a markup language need to have a root element that contains all the elements used in the document. Okay. Okay. We come here. Now, when we do the demo, you're going to understand HTML, we have a open tag, closing tag, we have a head, we have a body. So now, this is what I'm talking about. This one is open tag. This one is closing tag because of this. This one is open tag. This one is closing tag because of this. This one is open tag, this one is closing tag because of this. This one is open tag, this one is closing tag, okay? In case you don't get it, just like a skeleton of it. Okay, so how I put it. Open tag, closing tag. Open tag, closing tag. You're gonna hear this a lot. Open tag, closing tag. So this one, the head. This one, open body, closing body. So we have a title, open title, closing title, okay? So now you're gonna hear something about HTML5. But how do you know that this one is HTML5, this one is not? Now, when we do the demo, you're gonna see we have something inside. When you see this inside, tells the browser that this is a HTML5 page. When I say browser again, it's like tell the Google Chrome that this is a HTML5, or tell the Microsoft Edge. Okay, in case you don't get it. So you must be the first line on the web page. When we do the demo, you're gonna understand. Now we have something. When we do the demo, you're gonna get it. We call this the character. Okay, so this one we call this the left angle bracket. This one we call the right angle bracket. This one, sometimes you're gonna hear people say the element, okay, or the character. Now we have something called the attribute name, the attribute value. Now, when we start do programming, with coding, you're gonna understand, okay? So so this one, that's what I was saying, the character, for example, this one is open closing tag, okay? But this part, when I cover this one, when we do the demo, okay, you're gonna understand that, okay? And including this part, okay? So the tool for creating the HTML document, when we do the lab, you're gonna need the HTML editor. We're gonna need the web browser. We're gonna need the computer. That's why at the beginning you see I show you guys the computer. Okay. So now the HTML editor is like we have these, and we have the Visual Studio Code. Okay. For the web browser, we have, that's what I end up putting, the browser makes viewing a web page possible. So we have Microsoft Edge, we have Firefox, we have the Google Chrome. Okay? And computer, we got Mac, we got Windows, Mac, and Linux. So I don't know the one you're gonna use. So we're gonna do the demo. Okay, we're gonna work on this, we're gonna do the demo, and then after that way you guys gonna understand. Okay, so we're gonna go on Google Chrome when you are there, and then I'm gonna put the link for this. We're gonna go here, and then you're gonna click window download, because I'm using window. So you're gonna see you're gonna go to download. Make sure you know where your stuff it is. So we are there. It's just downloading. Okay, just be patient. So double click on it. When you double click on this, be patient, and let's see, we don't want this. Click here, accept, agreement, next. Here you select them. Let's see, next, install. Okay, just be patient. Okay, and then finish. Okay, so you're gonna see so when you are here, you're gonna go right here. Okay, you go here, you're gonna go right here. Okay, you click on it, and then here you're gonna type this. Okay, you type live, because I installed this before, so this one you need. Okay, you're gonna see here it say, let me do it for you, that way you guys know. When you see like this, okay, you're just gonna click install. Okay, when you do that, and so we're gonna create a folder. We don't want this, we're just gonna delete it. So we're gonna create a folder here. I'm here on download. So right click here, and then you're gonna go new folder. We're gonna call this HTML lab 336. Okay, and then here, now here, when you go here, you're gonna go to open folder, and you're gonna go to download, and you're gonna open this one. Okay, and then here. Okay, now when you are here, this is the one. Okay, so you click here, and when you here, okay, you click on this one, you're gonna tap this. Okay, indeed, and then HTML. Okay, and then enter. Okay, it's right there. Okay? We don't need this one. Okay, so when you are here, you're just gonna type you don't worry about this. When you are here, you type HTML, that's the one, and then you click on this one. Okay, that's the one. We don't need this. You can just write up this one. Keep this one. Okay, you can bring like that. Now you see here, this is the one I was talking about. It's gonna tell that's one is telling the browser that this one is the HTML5, and you're gonna see this one I was talking about, the attribute name, attribute value. Okay, so here we're gonna change this. Let's see. Okay, now here we're just gonna type let's see, if you type H1, okay, enter, gonna write welcome to IT. Okay, or something like that. And then when you finish, you see here, go live, click on it. When you click on that, you're gonna see right here, okay, right there. Now we're gonna go back. We're gonna type again H2 right there, enter. Okay, we're just gonna copy this and paste it. Oh, sorry. Oh, let's see. Something like that. and then copy it. But be careful when you're copying and pasting, okay? You have to be careful. So when you take a look, we go in the browser, nothing is here because we didn't save it. But when we come here, we save this. You're gonna see it right there, right here. Okay? Now we're gonna go back. We're gonna tap H3. Okay, enter. Paste that. And when you go there, you go in my browser, you go in the browser, nothing is there because we didn't save it yet. So we have to save it. Okay? So we're gonna save it. And when you go back, right here, okay, you're gonna go here back again. So we have from H1 to H6. Okay? You can even see it's right here for me. Right there for me. Okay? You can even see it's right there for me. Okay? But I wanna go step by step with you guys. So H4, enter. Okay? Welcome. Save it. When you go right here, okay, we're gonna do the H5, enter, paste it, save it. Don't forget to save it. Right here for us, okay? And in case you don't see it, you wanna know how what's going on, right click here inside. You go to view page source, you click there. It's right here. This is the one I'm working on it. Okay? So we're gonna go back. We're gonna tap H6, enter. Okay? And then save. We go back right here. Okay? So yeah, so I'm gonna stop here for today. So thank you so much. In case you don't understand, please email me or contact me. I'm gonna try my best as I can to help you. So thank you so much. You guys take care. Bye bye.